Are you a bigger guy like I was, or skinny fat and don't really know what to do? Should you bulk? Should you cut? What do you do? What I recommend is a body recomposition. What's a body recomposition? A body recomposition is when you burn fat and build muscle at the same time. You're probably asking, how do we do this? Let's talk about it. Obviously, there's a lot of talk about the traditional, should we bulk, should we cut, but no one really talks about a body recomposition. So I really try to hammer this down, especially with a lot of my clients. If you're overweight, skinny fat, or just getting back into the gym after an extended, break or period of time, you kind of just go mess around at the machines. You don't really know what to do, don't really know what to eat, because diet's another huge crucial role in a body recomposition. It's not just about going to the gym, it's also about your lifestyle, what you eat, and how you also do those other things in your life. Okay, first off, I'm gonna go in order from most important to least important, okay? Because a lot of people think that the gym is the most important driver in doing a body recomposition or burning fat or building muscle. It's probably about 40%, maybe even 30%. The other 60 to 70% is gonna be your diet, okay? Your diet is so crucial in terms of anything you do in the gym and your goals, whether that's bodybuilding, just wanna look better, general life, powerlifting, like no matter what, like all those people who are very successful have to track their diet. Okay, that's kind of what you got to do. That's what I have all my clients do. You have to track what you eat. You have to track your protein, your carbohydrates, your fats, all those things. All those things count, and the micronutrients too, like vitamin A, vitamin B, vitamin C, making sure that you're getting all of those certain micronutrients out of the foods that you're eating. I know I'm kind of spitting a lot right now, so let me just slow it down and simplify it. Like I said, diet plays a huge role into it, so let's just dive into it. Number one, eat in a small calorie deficit of 200 to 300 calories. The reason why I say 200 to 300 calories is because you don't want it to be too aggressive to the point where you still can't progress in the gym with your lifts or whatever other goals you're doing. You still are going to be in a small 200 to 300 calorie deficit. This is going to induce you to still be in that fat burning state. And actually, it's gonna help you prevent losing more muscle than if you were in a bigger calorie deficit. Or, build more muscle if you're a newbie, or, we're coming off a hiatus, or coming off an extended break and, you still gotta build some muscle back up. So this is going to allow you to lose fat slowly while still training hard. I see a lot of people do like 500, 600, 700 calorie deficits. And yeah, calorie deficit, you're gonna lose weight. You're gonna lose weight fast. It's about how you feel. You wanna feel good. It's a lifestyle thing. You don't wanna just feel like crap all the time. Like, you wanna feel good. So in terms of calorie intake, just be in a small 200 to 300 calorie deficit. Like I said, slow and steady wins the race. Ain't really worried about trying to get there really, really fast. Like, that's honestly a really crappy way to do it, and it's not sustainable. So 200 to 300 calorie deficit is the first step in a body recomposition. Number two, a high protein diet. This is gonna piggyback off number one of being in that 200 to 300 calorie deficit. While we're in that 200 to 300 calorie deficit, we wanna have a high protein diet, about 0.8 to 1 grams per pound of body weight. I know studies show that you don't need to go per pound. For me, when I have that 0.8 per gram per pound of body weight, I notice that I just feel fuller. I don't crave as much food versus if I'm eating more of 0.6, 0.7 per pound. So yeah, for me, that's a sweet spot, is 0.8 to 1 gram. For example, say I weigh 195 pounds, so I'll try to get between 160 to 190 grams of protein. That's perfect for me. But yeah, protein's gonna keep you full, also help recovery, and try to promote a muscle growing state, or retaining at least as much muscle as possible while being in that 200 to 300 calorie deficit. You kind of see how it's all connecting. Being in that smaller deficit while keeping your protein high is going to make sure that you can at least still put on a little muscle, put on a little size, or maybe still excel in a certain lift or two, whatever your goal is, or just retaining at least what you have, which is such a big W compared to losing muscle. That's the number one thing we do not want to do, is lose muscle. But yeah, that's in terms of the diet. It's super crucial. 200 to 300 calorie deficit, eat 0.8 to 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight. Number three, strength train 4 to 5 times a week. What I say to a lot of my clients is, you want to eat like you're cutting, but you want to train like you're bulking. You want to train with intensity, train as hard as you can, trying to maintain your lifts, maintain your numbers, or maintain whatever your goal is while being in that calorie deficit. And I promise you, I promise you, you're gonna retain a lot of muscle, or even maybe put on just a little. It might even just be a little bit, because you're gonna be in that calorie deficit. But anything that you gain while being in a calorie deficit is a huge W. So make sure you strength train 4 to 5 times a week, and make sure you follow an effective program where you're hitting all your muscle groups, like a push, pull, leg split, or do full body a couple times a week. If you guys have any questions, I do offer some programs in my bio. I'll put that in the link in the description below, where I personally customize programs for you. You don't need to do endless cardio. Obviously, we're gonna jump into that about cardio, how much you should do and what you should do. But in terms of strength training, bro, focus on progressive overload, whether that's more volume, more reps, just a little more weight. And I promise you, you're gonna be promoting a muscle growing state, or at least retaining all your muscle while being in that calorie deficit. I mean, if you're strength training 4 to 5 times a week and eating that high protein diet, it's gonna be really, really hard to lose any muscle or not gain anything. You just gotta have everything dialed in, bro. Also, with your lifts, make sure that you track your lifts, track your progress, okay? You don't wanna be second guessing and just going there. And I used to do that. Think you know like what you're doing in terms of progression and stuff, but write it down, bro. Write it down. Because a lot of us do be forgetting that, and that's me included. I used to do that all the time. Track your lifts, because if you're progressing while being in this body recomposition in terms of like lifts, or even like reps, or doing those reps slower and more controlled, that's a huge W, bro. You're literally getting stronger or building muscle while being in a calorie deficit. That's insane. But anyways, let me jump into the next one. Number 4 is going to be recovery. Make sure you're sleeping 7 to 9 hours. Recovery is huge. Sleeping is another huge aspect of anything you do in the gym, whether that's lose weight, build muscle, do a body recomposition, whatever you want to do in the gym. In terms of anything, sleep is another huge factor. Like, what do you think's happening when you're sleeping? That's when muscle's getting rebuilt. That's when muscle's growing. They're recovering from the tearing that you did from today's workout. This is where a lot of fat burning and muscle growing is gonna be happening during your body recomposition. You gotta get your sleep in. And a lot of people think it's not important, but it's crazy like how different I feel when I have like 5 hours of sleep versus like 7 to 8. And I know it's hard to get it is so hard, especially if you're busy with like a job or like school or both and the gym. And I know it is hard, but you really gotta make sure to prioritize your body and make sure you let it recover. And that's how you're gonna progress, bro. That's another big factor in how you're gonna progress. And anything, dude. I mean, your brain needs that, like your heart needs that. It's not even just about the gym at that point. Like, your whole body needs sleep, bro. You need sleep. So don't forget, sleep is important too. Next topic, how to know if this body recomposition is working. A lot of people can have this thing called body dysmorphia, where they don't really see the progression that they're making that others see. This is because we see ourselves every day in the mirror. Every day, if you think about it, you see yourself every day. You're checking yourself out in the mirror when you take a shower, and you see yourself in the mirror every single day. So it's hard for us to notice these little changes that are happening every day, especially with something with the gym that takes time and consistency. How to notice if it's working, and that's progress pictures, bro. Progress pictures is the biggest driver in terms of checking progression. I literally took pictures of my body like every single day when I first started working out. You don't gotta do it that excessively. I would say once a week, every couple of days, take a video, take a physique video, or just a couple pictures, and do that every couple of days, bro. Do it every week, and I swear, dude, you're gonna see little changes every time. Especially if you're doing them weekly, you're gonna see changes like almost every other week, every other week, dude. So yeah, bro, progress pictures are super important. Tip number 2 is gonna be, don't worry about the scale. The scale is literally my worst enemy, because think about it like this. Say you weigh 200 pounds. If you lose 10 pounds of fat, but you gain 10 pounds of muscle, you're gonna weigh 200 pounds, but you're gonna look significantly leaner. This is because muscle and fat may weigh the same, but fat takes up so much more space than muscle. The difference is actually insane. So you're gonna look significantly leaner. Though you may weigh the same or close to the same weight, your body composition is so different because you dropped your body fat percentage and you gained muscle. That is what a body recomposition is. Like, why would I care what the scale says? I want to go based off how I look. I want to go based off what I see in the mirror and what others see. Like, if that's me being at a weird weight but looking good, okay, I'll take it, bro. I don't care. It's about looking how you want to look. It's not about a certain weight or a certain goal weight. Just being satisfied with how you look. A quick other tip is clothes are gonna fit different, and you'll notice this. just like pants fitting looser, or like shirts fitting like tighter in the right spots. Like shirts feeling looser, like around the waist area, stomach area, but feeling tighter around the arms, around the neck, stuff like that. You'll notice just clothes feeling different or looking just better in clothes, you know? They just fit better. Your muscles look a little fuller in them. You can see you have definition, but then the stomach area isn't as wide or thick as it used to be. And then you'll notice that when you start wearing the same clothes, you'll notice you might have to get a couple new fits. It could be an expensive one, but it's a good problem to have. It's a good problem to have. But yeah, bro, with that being said, I kind of wanted to drop just a better video of how to do a body recomposition. I get so many comments about what's the routine, what's the diet, you know, all that stuff. So I kind of wanted to just drop a better formulated video to tell y'all how to do a body recomposition. Burn fat, build muscle at the same time. I do want to drop a really informed diet video here in the future of just what I ate, kind of how my diet was to help with this body recomposition. So watch out for that. That's going to be coming out real soon. Don't get distracted by all the bulking and cutting noise, or that you have to bulk to build muscle and then come and cut down. That's far from the truth. I think a body recomposition is the perfect option, especially for people who are like me, or skinny fat, or just don't really know what to do. So like I said, stick to that small deficit, train hard 4 to 5 times a week, eat a high protein diet, focus on recovery, sleep. You'll recomp that body in no time. But with that being said, if you found this helpful, drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe, and I will be seeing y'all in the next one. Peace.